guys, it's Nicole and I am here to talk to you guys about potty training. Woo! And so many different people throughout the last year pretty much asking us to do a video about potty training progress, how Alea's doing with potty training, how we potty trained Aleia, blah blah blah. Well, the issue with that and why I didn't record anything sooner is because Aleia wasn't necessarily going potty on the toilet very regularly. It's a hard word to say. Regularly. She wasn't doing that very much. So that's why I didn't feel comfortable with recording a video about it sooner, but I've kind of put it out there recently that as of March 9th, 2016, Aleia has started going potty on the big girl toilet all by herself every single day. She's not fully potty trained yet. She just is going pee on the toilet all by herself. But that's a huge step for us, and that's a huge step towards, you know, getting her potty trained. So I figured now would be the time to do our first potty training progress video. I'll kind of give you guys a background history on what I've done to kind of get Aleia prepared for potty training. So it all started when she was around 15 months old. So when Aleia was 15 months old is when I decided I wanted to start potty training and focusing on trying to get her used to the potty. And quite honestly, around that time, I thought it was going to happen very soon after I started introducing stuff to her. So I, expected it to happen way sooner. Introducing small things to her when she was 15 months, stuff like just taking her and sitting her on the potty. That was like the main first thing that I did was I started like putting her on the toilet, and just like every so often throughout the day when she was 15 months old and on after that, the couple months that followed, I just started putting her on the toilet, because she didn't necessarily tell me that she went potty in her diaper, she didn't tell me if she went poop. Like, Aleia just never really did that, she never let us know if she went potty in her diaper. So just like every 30 minutes or so, I would take her to go sit on the toilet and on her little, baby toilet, and I would take her to go sit on that so that she could become familiar with that. And I would sit there forever and just, explain to her that the potty is to go potty on and not in her diaper. We hardly ever had any successes ever in the beginning. She didn't really show any interest in the potty, she didn't really give a crap about going potty in the toilet. She always went potty in her diaper, and I always, would find her diaper to be dirty, and then I would just take her instead, I would change her diaper, and then I would take her to the potty and have her sit on the potty and tell her, like, hey, you're supposed to go potty in the toilet, and, so, for the first, months, I want to say, 6 months or so, she just did not give a shit. She did not care about going potty in the toilet. She just didn't want to. It didn't interest her at all. Once she was, 2 years old, then at this point, she was familiar with the potty. She knew that the potty was hers, that the little potty was hers, that she was supposed to use it, and blah, blah, blah. She didn't necessarily, grasp the concept of what she was supposed to do with it. So after she reached 2 years old and she kind of started to show that she was more so interested in her potty, she would just ask about the potty, and she would, want to go in the bathroom to play with the potty, then that's when I decided that I wanted to get her some underwear. And I was hoping that getting her underwear would also help with the fact that she didn't necessarily care if she went pee or poop in her pants, and she didn't necessarily let us know if she went pee or poop in her pants. So I was hoping that by getting her underwear, then it would definitely help with her letting us know when she went potty. I got some underwear for her when she was around 2 years old, and I started putting them on her around the house, and immediately it wasn't very successful. She would pee or poop in her underwear. Actually, I can't say that she ever went poop in her underwear, but she would pee in her underwear, and she wouldn't even tell us. It was it didn't even matter. Sometimes she would cry or whatever to let us know that she went pee in her underwear, and then we would just take her to the toilet, and she always like fought it. She never wanted to go sit on the toilet. I kept putting her on the toilet and kept, you know, trying to explain to her what the toilet was, and I don't even remember how many countless videos there was of me sitting in front of Aleia with her on the toilet and me just sitting there, go potty, go potty, go potty, and she never wanted to. She just wanted to, you know, like sit there and play or whatever. Not until she got older, so not until she got closer to 3 did she really start showing any sort of interest in the potty. And once she reached 3 years old, I started to get a little bit worried that she wasn't showing any interest in the potty, you know, and like I started to get worried, like, am I doing something wrong? Like, is there something else I should be doing? Because Aleia just doesn't seem to want to go potty in the toilet, you know. If you guys, like I said in the beginning, like I had been trying since she was 15 months old. Hey, you cannot touch, okay? So I would give up and I would stop trying for a couple weeks, and then, you know, I would try again. And you know, like the main thing that really, like, quite honestly, like the main thing that really just like was like bothering me the fact that she wasn't potty trained is, you know, all of these other, like, you know, little things that just kept coming up. Like, for example, I have a friend who comes over sometimes, and she used to do daycare and stuff like that, and every time she comes over she always like tries to get Aleia to go potty in the toilet. And then it like kind of dawns on me, like made me feel bad that, like, you know, I had this friend coming over and she was like trying to get Aleia to go potty on the toilet. It kind of like made me feel like, you know, like she felt like I wasn't trying to get Aleia to go potty on the toilet. So that like motivated me even more than I already was to really try and get Aleia to go potty on the toilet. And then plus I had you guys asking about like Aleia's potty training, and I know I shouldn't let like other people's opinions like affect me, but you know, I just don't want people to think that I'm not trying, you know, because potty training is difficult, and I have been trying since she was 15 months old. After I got kind of like motivated, like hardcore motivated, like, okay, it is time, we need to get this going, I started thinking of like ideas, like other ideas, you know, and like something I hadn't tried yet was a potty chart. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna get a potty chart, or we're gonna make one or whatever, and you know, we're gonna give that a go and see if that helps, because Aleia really likes stickers. So I was thinking that that would help, you know. And I had already tried like all the you know, like if she sits on the potty she gets a treat, you know, or make it a huge deal, you know, like we had been trying that for so long and nothing was working. And so I went to Walmart, and you guys probably saw in one of my haul videos that I picked up a DVD, and it was an Elmo's potty training DVD, and it came with a potty chart, and we showed that to you guys and all that. And yeah, so Aleia watched the DVD probably a total of 2 times, and after that she just stopped really being interested in it. So I didn't really feel like she like paid attention to it. Took the potty chart and we hung it up in the bathroom. And the very same day that we hung up the potty chart in the bathroom, Aleia started like wanting to go potty, you know, and I had already put her in her underwear just to try and like, you know, give it another go, just another like, you know, here we go again. So I put her in her underwear that day so that we could, you know, try to get her to go potty again. And she had been going that day, she had been going and sitting on the toilet, you know, like she usually did. But usually, like, from this point, like, she had just, like, been going to sit on the toilet, and then she'd kind of just sit there, and maybe sometimes she'd, like, tinkle, like, maybe, like, 2 or 3 drops of pee, and, you know, that would be, like, a success. Like, we'd be like, woo! We put the potty chart up, and then put Aleia in some underwear, and, she had been, like, trying to go to the bathroom, and, she hadn't had any successes. And then she like went pee in her underwear, and I was like, Aleia, no, what are you doing? Like, you're not supposed to go pee in your underwear. Like, come on, let's go sit on the toilet and we'll go try and go potty in the toilet. And so after she peed in her underwear, I took her to the toilet and we sat her down and tried to get her to go potty, and she freaking filled up the entire potty with pee. Like, she went all the way pee in this toilet. And I freaked out. I was like, oh my God. Like, I was so excited. And so that was her first success on March 9th, 2016. And so after that, she was so excited, and we gave her a treat and, you know, had her wipe and, you know, wash her hands and all that. And she was just so excited to go through the whole entire potty process that after that, all day, it was almost overwhelming, like all freaking day, I have to go potty, I have to go potty, I have to go potty. And then the next day, the first thing in the morning, I have to go potty, I have to go potty. And then all day, I have to go potty, I have to go potty, I have to go potty. It's been a week since that first day, and she is just going pee like crazy in that potty. She is constantly using it. It's the first thing she wants to do when she wakes up and the last thing she wants to do before she goes to bed. So Aleia is very comfortable with using that potty. The next big step is to try and get her to be comfortable with going poop in the potty. We have been explaining to her that she can go poop in her potty because, like, there was one day that she went poop in her diaper and, you know, like, this was like before bedtime. She was getting ready to go to bed and she went poop in her diaper, and I told her, I was like, hey, why'd you go poop in your diaper? Like, you go potty in your toilet. Don't you want treats? And then she was like, I don't go poop in my I don't go poop in my potty. Like, I go pee in my potty. I was like, no, you can go poop in there too. And she was like, what? After she starts being comfortable with going poop and pee around the house, then hopefully she'll, you know, we'll keep up with it, or outdoor, or like when we go out in public and stuff, then we'll start bringing like an extra pair of like underwears with us, or, you know, like some diapers and wipes and stuff just in case she has an accident. And then we'll worry about, like, you know, probably around the same time we'll worry about, you know, getting her comfortable with sleeping without a diaper at night. But I think that one out of all of them is going to be the hardest, is because she's, you know, going to be asleep, so she can't necessarily tell whether she has to go potty or not. So I think that one's gonna be a struggle. Yeah, if you guys have any tips or advice on potty training, leave them in the comments. But this is where we're at with our potty training, and I'm just happy that it's moving and happy that we're seeing progress, because that's so amazing, and I'm so excited to get rid of, you know, pull-ups and diapers and stuff. So, but that's all I have for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you guys very soon. Bye!